In the foodie today, we are going to embark on a culinary journey and tantalize your taste buds with a wide range of pan-Asian cuisines right here in Mumbai. Stay tuned as we serve the world on a platter. Hello and welcome to The Foodie. I'm Kunal Vijayakar. Now, a cuisine that is tickling a lot of Indian palates is the Pan-Asian cuisine. So a little bit of Vietnamese, a little bit of Japanese and other Oriental and Pan-Asian food. So let's go meet the chefs and start cooking and then eating. Come along. With me, Chef Rohan. Rohan,
Good evening.
good evening. First of all, it's a wonderful place you've got over
Thank
here.
you.
Yeah? It's nice, it's open, it's airy, and I believe the cuisine over here is Pan-Asian.
Yes, we have Pan-Asian cuisine here, where we serve you Chinese, Japanese. Japanese, we have teppanyaki, sushi, sashimi, California rolls.
Okay.
Plus, we have a little bit of Indonesian, Vietnamese, a little bit of Singapore.
Tell me, this cuisine, Pan-Asian as it's known, is getting fairly popular, isn't it?
It is. See, initially we started off like Oriental cuisine, which used to be just Chinese.
Normal Chinese food.
Normal
Yeah.
Chinese
Yeah.
food. Then we started venturing out towards Thai food, where the palate seems to be similar to the Indian palate.
That's what.
The masalas, the
Yes.
spiciness, and the
Yes.
coconut gravy is what we
Absolutely.
used. Indonesian and Vietnamese is still least known cuisines in the Oriental aspects, but then they are gaining popularity off and on.
What are you going to cook for us?
Okay, now me and my team of chefs are selected 6 recipes
Okay.
today. We'll start off with a very innovative kind of a fusion dish,
Okay.
which is called Mughlai Kaleji ka Kafia.
Okay. Okay, we're going to start with this Mughlai Kaleji ka Kafia, which is an Indian dish.
Which is an Indian dish.
Okay, but post that we're going to go straight into the rest of our
Rest
Asian
of our
cuisine.
Asian
Yeah?
cuisines.
Chalo, so shall we start heading towards the
We'll
kitchen?
head towards the kitchen.
Yeah, and we've got great dishes lined up for you today. So watch them, and then you can watch me eat them. So Ron, we're starting with the kaleji.
We'll start off. We'll heat up a pan.
Starting with the ghee.
Ghee. Say about 1.5 of bay leaf. About 2 sticks of cinnamon. And about 4-5 cloves.
And it's already started to crackle.
As you can see, it's crackling. We'll add some chopped onions to it. Say about 2 spoons of these. We have to get those onions to a light brown texture. So this is a dish what you can prepare at home also. Now we'll add a little bit of the ginger garlic paste. The addition of green chili is according to your taste. Whether you require it to be more pungent or less pungent is entirely on you. And as you say, the heart of Indian cooking is having patience. We'll start adding the spices now.
Okay.
We'll start off with the red chili powder. We'll add a little bit of the coriander powder. A pinch of turmeric. A little bit of saunf. Some green elaichi, that's basically green cardamom.
Green cardamom.
Some garam masala. And your roasted cumin powder. And to finish off, a little bit of kasuri methi powder. We'll just saute it a bit and make sure that these dry spices are not overburnt. Otherwise, they'll slightly give a bitter taste. As you say in Indian terms, just bhuno a little.
Bhunao.
And once you find that the masalas are sticking to the bottom of the pan,
That means they're ready.
yeah, you take it off the flame and add the main ingredient. This is the mutton liver.
Almost immediately after the liver touches the pan, the color of the liver starts changing. Slightly.
And you can get a slight hint of the aroma here.
Now this liver also doesn't take too much time to cook,
It
does it?
doesn't take too much time. I think this is almost done here, and it's the right time to take it off.
Now what happens?
Now what we do is we make a pate out of it. Let it cool down a little bit and just grind it in the
And just
blender.
grind it in a mixer or a blender or something. So all we need to do now to this is that add a little bit of salt, put it in the mixer and grind it to a nice soft silky paste.